Jared Ramos is the name of the Capital Gazette shooter who killed 5 in Annapolis, Maryland. And I was just wondering if we could imagine in our heads the tone of the story being a little bit different if he were a Muslim. Maybe he was the 5th or 6th Muslim that killed people. Maybe a Muslim killed people in Vegas and a Muslim killed people in a black church. Would we be calling for more travel bans? Perhaps the FBI should be infiltrating more mosques, maybe a call for the Muslim community itself to account for the actions of Mr. Ramos. If you're the 5th black kid from Chicago, would we be using any words besides thug and nigger to describe him? Perhaps talk about violence in the black community or black fatherlessness would come up. If you were an immigrant from Latin America, if this was the 5th such case, wouldn't the wall already be up? Wouldn't we be hearing about rapists and drug dealers and MS-13? Why is it when a certain group engages in repeated behavior and no other group, we are to resolve that case down to the individual? Why isn't it a social problem? Why can't we ask all people who look like Mr. Ramos to personally account for his behavior? At what point does this become an issue with his cultural group? That the males specifically from his community are the only people resolving conflicts with firearms in this way? Why can't we paint them all with the same brush? Why can we no longer see patterns when the patterns paint a target on a class of people who supposedly are all out of privilege in our post-racial society? It's the shade that can't be named.